Margarete Miller Collage to Toni Creates, and today is week 35 of our Margarete Miller Daphne's Diary collage challenge. So let me walk through the collage, the elements first, the prompts. So let's have a look. This first one, italized text. So we have some italic text there. So we're going to take that out, and it's taste, explore and enjoy under one roof. So I don't know if I'll put in the one, I'll cut out the one roof because I don't know how long we might, but we might just do a small book plate. Then what's the next one in here? Candles. Okay, this one is something you might leave behind. I have a story about that. I will tell it to you afterwards. And then something with hooves. And this is, I cannot believe this, guys. So one of the prompts is an old receipt or a piece of ledger, a ledger fragment. And here's a ledger right here, a piece of ledger. I'm telling you, Daphne's diary never disappoints. And then the last one is a piece of wrapping or pattern paper. So I will cut out all my pieces first and then decide if this one or this one goes the best. Not really into lemons, so we'll leave that. I just like the softness of this one. So, and for those of you that don't know how I cut out, I use my cutting mat and I put it under there, because if I cut like this and cut it out, then I'll have this little bit flapping here. But if I cut it out like the middle, it still sort of maintains the integrity of the page. So like this one, I'll cut out, if it's square, I cut out straight. If it's something that's more of an organic shape, I will cut out and then fussy cut it afterwards. Anyway, guys, I will be back in a sec for you, probably an hour for me, and I've got a few things to do as well, so I'll see you just now. Right, I've chose this paper and I've covered it onto our card, and most of it's going to be covered anyway. So I didn't take off the Sweden because of the proportion of the block, and it's a Dala horse Sweden, so it's, yeah, anyway, that's it. So let's stick this. We might actually stick a piece of our own tape, or we could stick it over the top of that. Our candles, I like this flower here on the side. I thought this would go at the bottom here because we've got lots of space and it looks cool. Kind of like that there. We could do it this way, and then we've got two numbers, and that makes that the focal point. Okay, let's go like that. Then the boots become the focal point. Right, so the boots are something you would leave behind. So the very, very first time I went to America was about 8 years ago, 2016 I think, not sure. Anyway, I can't remember, it was that long ago. My husband went for work and the work said I could go with him. So went, and in those days we were even poorer than we are now. We were very poor then, and yeah, so we stayed in the thing, and I experienced Walmart, guys. I fell in love with Walmart, and I bet all the Americans are absolutely laughing. But if you live in Ireland and you realize that there is no equivalent of Walmart in Ireland, especially back in those days, you know, you couldn't go shopping under one roof. And we can't block our That's the whole point, is our bit of ledger. We have to bring this right down here then. And yeah, so I had a budget to go do some shopping, and of course I found the crafting, and in those days I was quilting. Found the fabrics in Walmart, and then I had a friend that took me around to Joann's and organized vouchers for me and signed up with her email so I could get vouchers. And so let's just say that my money went a very long way. And yeah, so I had all my treasures on this. So we were packing to come back, and we didn't bring a luggage. Well, we didn't have a luggage scale. So my husband decided it was an old pair of work boots to leave his work boots behind, because they were quite heavy, so I could bring all my crafting supplies back. Is that not the kindest thing? That's what he did for me. Now I kind of want to put the Sweden's gonna go there. Yeah, so he left his boots behind, and now thinking in retros, because we were so worried that I mean, we couldn't afford to pay extra baggage. No way, not. So he decided to leave his boots behind. Now, I mean, that was kind of the first sort of travel experience. I mean, I came on a flight to Dublin when we came from South Africa, but not really. So I wasn't really travel savvy, you know what I mean? Why does that look like it's skew? Is that skew? No. Yeah, in retrospect we could have just brought the boots with us, and if the baggage was too heavy, taken the boots out, you know what I mean? But anyway, so he left his boots behind. So yeah, that was actually a fun experience, that going shopping. I think the hotels, because they had a shuttle, thought I was mad going off to Walmart every day. And then I think I'm going to put that there. Yeah, so it was, I could have made this a belly band. Where are we gonna? We're gonna have to do the stick the boots are the main thing. Now I want to shush this up a bit. We have tape here. Should we use the, oh my goodness, should we use the blue or the brown? I think I'm going to use this red one. Let me go like that, and I'm just going to go like that and just stick that down there like that. And with this, then I'll take this and I'll just nip it, so we can tear, and then we have a more organic. There we go. And then I think I'll do this one like that. Oops. Like that, and then we need a big piece like that to go over this piece here that I don't really like. There we go. Okay, I think that's it. Thinking. Don't think there's really anything else. Hey, what do you think? I think that's it. Probably could have scooted everything up to the top, but I wanted to see these flowers, guys. I seriously wanted to see the flowers. What we will do is we'll put our what's his name over here. So let's go like this, and do that one. Oopsie. Do that one, and then we have a couple. I don't want to let go. Well, I suppose I can let this one go now because we've done it. Where's my tweezers? Thought I had tweezers out. Trying to get this bit stuck in there, and then this one like that. Okay, so that's it. Let's just go through our prompts. Well, let's stick it, let's stick it in here, and then we'll go through the prompts. It was actually quite a quick one. It always goes quick when they're all square, you know what I'm saying? So let's stick that in there. There we go. So it looks like my thingy-my-bob's getting a bit blunt. An old receipt or ledger fragment we have there, probably more in there. An animal with hooves, our horse. A piece of wrapping paper, that's our background. Or pattern paper, an image of a candle or lantern, there's candles there. Something you might leave behind, that's the old boots that we left behind. And italicized text, italic text. So let's go like that, and we can leave like that. Okay, so let me flip that over so you guys can see this one last time, and I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio now.